This is my presentation for the Explorations project. So when I was looking at topics to explore for this project, I decided to look over some of my animations I did throughout the year and see what was missing. To start with the positives, I really liked my background designs. I thought my lip syncs were cool. When it came to like walk cycles or other human movements, they just seemed unnatural and choppy. So I decided that I wanted to try something that would allow me to animate in a more natural and fluid way. So I did some research on different animation techniques, and I decided to give rotoscoping a try. Rotoscoping is an animation technique where you take a video and you trace over every single frame to create your animation. Here's the infographic I made on the subject, and just to share a few fun facts, the most surprising thing I learned was how many live action movies actually use rotoscoping. For example, Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy was rotoscoped from a real raccoon, and some of the popular cartoon characters that were rotoscoped, Disney used rotoscoping to make Snow White, and the creator of rotoscoping used it for cartoons like Popeye and Betty Boop. So for my project, I decided that I wanted to rotoscope a skateboarder because I've been watching a lot of videos of roller skaters and skateboarders, and I just thought the movement would be really cool to try and recreate in an animation. So my process was, I first started out finding a video online that was free that I could rotoscope. I chose this one of a skateboarder, and then I traced over every single frame using Procreate. So here is a video of my process. And as you can see, it ended up being kind of tedious. This is about a 10-minute video that I sped up. So it took a while, but I feel like I liked the results and how it turned out, so I think it was worth it. And here's the final product that I created. So reflecting back on this project, my main thing that I would change is I made the mistake of trying to animate in 24 frames per second because I thought it would be smoother, but it just ended up really limiting how much I could animate and just the time it took. I wish that I had done it in 12 frames per second and done a longer animation, but I do like that it turned out smooth. And in the future, I probably would use this technique for portions of an animation, just like certain movements, but just for time's sake, I probably wouldn't sit down and animate an entire video like this again. And as far as what I learned, I did learn a lot about the history of animation while I was doing my research for this, so I thought that was pretty cool. So that's the end of my presentation, and thank you for listening.